I'm Julia Ziegler-Hayes. I'm the chef and proprietor of the Dinner Bell. I was inspired very much by an article by Dana Goodyear in an issue of The New Yorker about the booming business of kelp. It is something that these people who are looking ahead at the planet on an environmental standpoint would love for more people to be incorporating into their diet. In my recipe, I incorporated seaweed into almost like a zucchini bread type of dish. In this case, it's a really fudgy, moist brownie, if you will. And it's, for the most part, plant-based. It's gluten-free, no refined sugars. Sweet potatoes that get pureed, and then you add chocolate, and then that becomes the icing. It's so damn good. There's something to be said about just taking ingredients and being honest with them. The history of food is so interesting that we don't need to constantly reinvent it. The hominess and the sort of nostalgia and encapsulating a season and a feeling. I think when I feel like my food does that, I feel like I've succeeded. A baked good is bipartisan. It's universally beloved. If you can kind of use its good qualities in conjunction with a recipe that you might have made a million times. And I don't think it needs to be like sneakily, I should bring something to the dish, but it does also taking the place of a plant that would probably take, you know, how many ever gallons in how many ever months to grow. This is something that grows 3/4 of an inch in a day and is completely sustainable, has a 0 carbon footprint. That was my idea for what the future could look like. We're gonna have to start thinking about how to open our minds to the fact that we might not just be able to have fresh produce all year round at any time of in any season. It's time to think about the ocean as being a place that we protect and encourage each other to look outside the box. Kelp to me, it's like the weird girl in the cafeteria that brings hard-boiled eggs to lunch. It's like, I'd rather pretend like you don't exist, but actually, if I get to know you, you're an amazing person and we have all these similarities and la la la. A lot of scientists are saying it's a guilt-free ingredient, which how many things can you say that about these days?
I've been calling them brownies the whole time, but now that I realize it, I think the catchy term is going to be kelp cake. And try to say that 3 times fast.